Welcome to Ladies Keeping It Real. And today our topic is about how do you know when a man or a woman is cheating? So I know when a man is cheating is when he changes pattern. When he comes home late or he comes home and he's been drinking and he normally don't drink, or he comes home and he doesn't want to spend any quality time with me. Just when he changes pattern, that's when I know a man is cheating.
Definitely know a man is cheating when you find lipstick on his collar and makeup on his shirts.
Yeah,
That's so true. That's so true. Definitely. And I also know when a woman is cheating is when she also changed her pattern as well, So she might be doing things like she's hanging out with her old girlfriends who are single, and she's not paying attention to the household or not coming home right away. So that's another sign if a woman is cheating.
Absolutely.
sometimes it can be intuition also.
Yes, your intuition. Yes,
Sometimes you just have a feeling. So I'll tell a really quick story. One time I was walking with my first husband and he had a letter and I was like, let me see the letter. And he's like, no. I was like, let me see the letter. He's like, no. And we walked to the mailbox and mailed the letter. And I happened to look at the letter and I just didn't feel right. I just didn't feel right about it. So I called the post office and told them to stop the letter and went and picked the letter up. And the letter was to a woman. Yes. It's just intuition.
You got to listen to that. Yes. True. That's
you
true.
can always tell that a man is cheating when he accuses you of cheating. That's a good sign that he's doing something.
Yes.
Well, I have experience to know when a man is cheating is when he says he's going to see the same friend over and over again. Now, Brother Lenny has a wife. I know he don't have that much time to spend with you every weekend.
Yes.
With Lenny. I'm going to hang out with Lenny. Every weekend, I'm going to hang out with Lenny. If he would have changed the name, maybe he would still have a relationship. But most men, they don't, they saying they're going to hang out with the same person week after week, they either lovers or, and that ain't good either then, because you with me. Or, he's cheating because people have their own lives. Who has time to hang out with the same person every weekend?
Yes, unless it's you. I get that. How about some women even question when their man spends a night out and then comes home the next day and they do it every weekend. And you question that, that's a telltale sign that you're cheating. You should be spending the night in your bedroom, not nobody else's.
Right. Exactly. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Or when you can't get them on the phone, you call them, they don't answer, their phone's dead. You can't reach them. They don't answer your text.
That's true.
Yes, definitely. Especially when they're out there and you don't know where they're at, and then they don't answer the phone. So yeah, I understand totally. Yeah.
And they always have an excuse when they do answer or come home of why they didn't answer.
And doesn't make sense. Yeah. What about when you question them and then they don't even give you clear answers? They all over the place and they're not making any sense. You question them, where were you at? Where you been at? And they not making any sense at all. So something's going on. They making up stories as they go along,
Sometime when they get on social media and they're following all these new chicks and hiding their who they're talking to and being very secretive, that's a telltale sign that something is not right on the home front.
That's true. Yes. And what about if when they kind of act a little detached emotionally, you know what I mean? It's like they don't want to do things with you anymore, go with you any place, don't want to spend time with you. When they're a little detached, that means that there might be an interest in someone else,
I think that's the first sign, because sometimes detachment is dealing with, you know, going to see family members or going to a family gathering and they don't want to. I think that's the first sign. That's the first definite sign to me.
I hear you.
You know why you here? Come on, we want to show you off a little bit. You don't want to come? To me, that's the first sign.
Okay.
That sign is when all of a sudden they don't want to give you quality time and they don't want to be intimate and sexual. And, you know, like all of a sudden they're not feeling you for some reason. That's a sign that there's another woman in the midst.
That's true.
There's a piece on the side.
That's true. That's right. That's right. That's right.
They call it today side chicks.
That's right.
Yes.
Or when they start being extra clean, taking extra baths and extra cologne. And
yes, they're grooming. Yes.
3 and 4 baths a day.
Yes. 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 And they didn't do it for you. You ain't doing it for me.
Right.
You ain't smelling good for
Exactly.
me. Who you smelling good
Right.
for? Yes. Yes. That's right. Yes. Yes. And how about when they doing their own stuff? Now, you know you always cooking the meals. You always washing their clothes. Now they want to come in and they want to wash their own clothes and they don't want you to cook their meals anymore. So why are you doing that? You know?
Their sign is when they're hard to reach. When, you know, they call you all the time, baby, how you doing? How's your lunch? How's your day? And all of a sudden, you can't find this person and they not trying to find you.
Yes,
and
yes.
they can't even tell you why they haven't called you all day long.
Yes,
that's a telltale sign that
yes.
there's something going on that's not copacetic, you know?
Yeah. What about when they accuse you of cheating? You know, they accuse you of cheating. And they say, hey, you know, where you been at? What you been doing when I was gone? What you been doing while you were gone? You know? So what about that? That's that guilt.
Yeah.
A cheater always thinks somebody's cheating on them, you know?
That's true. That's true. Talk about when the women cheat, because the men want to know too. But I know one thing, women cheat different than men. A lot of women usually don't change their routine, you know? So a woman will, you know, say she going shopping and she'll go for 2 or 3 hours and she'll come back with a bag, but she forgot to say she stopped at old boy's house, you know, had some time with him, and then went and bought her something, and then go home and you'll never know the difference. Where a man, he'll change all his routine, and a woman won't do that. So women are a little harder to catch when they're smarter.
A little slicker. Yes. A little slicker, a little smarter. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We think about it a little bit more. Yep.
Yes. Yes. That's so when she doing it, she kind of think he doing it too. So she questioning him a lot too. Just like how the man accused you, she questioning him. Where you going? What you doing? Who you been? Who's on the phone? Because they're a little scared too that he doing the same thing, you know.
What about when we start our argument for no reason, just so we can leave?
Yes, yes, yes. Because we got somewhere to go. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we got to be with homeboy. Yes, this is true.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or all of a sudden, we call our girlfriend that we used to hang out with, you know, and all of a sudden we have a weekend with them or a long day with them. All of a sudden, because this is your best friend, and you know she's not going to tell on you, and she's your cover.
That's
your
true.
cover.
Right. Yes, that's true.
Right.
That's so true.
Right.
What about when the women and men, this goes for both, all of a sudden they working longer hours, doing extra, just longer hours now. And then they're coming home and the woman is coming home when first of all, the woman getting all dressed up, fly to go to work, and she riding a bus or something like that. She's a bus driver and she getting fly going to work and whatnot. And she come home and she smelling good and looking good, and she'll look like she just came off the bus, you know. That's a telltale sign too, you know. She wear a uniform. You wear a uniform. Why you wearing high heels, girl? Why you wearing high heels, you know?
And a further sign is when she take off her clothes, she got these beautiful bra and panty sets that match brand new that nobody ever saw before.
Yeah.
I mean, the expensive one. That's a telltale sign.
Yes,
Homegirl is
yes,
creeping.
yes, yes. What about when she's complaining a lot and saying, "Oh, I'm not happy anymore. You don't make me happy. Or you do this and you do that." And she's always complaining when she barely complained before, but nothing is good enough for her no more. Because she got somebody kind of making her feel a little better right now, you know? So she's complaining a lot now. So
Yes, when she start complaining, she have somebody in the wings.
yes.
Also, when she start bringing up things that they have already discussed and she have forgiven him for, but she start bringing up that old stuff.
Yes.
You know, I can't forget, I can't forgive this. You know, she's getting ready to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You know,
yes.
she's getting ready to upset the whole nest. You know?
Yes.
She start digging up old dirt.
Yes, yes, that is so true. Mm-hmm.
How about when a man have to be very careful if he finds his woman just all of a sudden just staring at him. He might have been fixing some papers and he look up and she's just staring. Men have to be careful because at that point, women have made up their mind that she done with this relationship here and she probably gonna go see Johnny. So you know if she gonna go see Johnny, it's over. You know. I think is considered still cheating when she knows she done sat there and stared at you and she was thinking the whole time, I'm ready, I'm finished with this.
Yeah, she's making the intention, just like when she's talking about, you know, this guy a lot. So there's the intention there that, you know, she's interested in somebody else and she's thinking about doing it, like you said, and she's staring at him, you know, because she's like, I'm not happy. There's things about you that pisses me off, you know, and she's thinking like, I'm pretty much done, you know. So yes, that's correct. But
and also, she's very critical. She's criticizing this and criticizing that. And I'm so sick of you. And you always doing this. That's a key sign that she's about ready to drop you.
One, she's holding her phone. This goes for the man and the female. They're holding their phone. They take it everywhere it goes, but they changing their password on the computers. They're changing their password on the phone. You know, they constantly not wanting you to see it. So that means there's something in there that they don't want you to see. So men and women cheat. What are the main reasons? And I'll start out by saying it's emotional unfulfilled. They're emotionally unfulfilled. You know, they might be lonely. They might not get the affection, the attention. They might not feel like you adore them anymore. You know, they don't feel loved. They don't feel cherished. They don't feel appreciated. So that's what I think one of the main reasons why men and women do cheat. And men do have a lot of emotions just like women.
They're bored, they're in a routine, they're in a rut.
Bored, routine, in a rut.
They're bored, they're in a routine.
Okay, all right.
Sometimes, you know, women and men just get angry and they do it for revenge. They know they've been abused, mistreated. They've been putting up with a lot of stuff and they say, well, I'm going to pay this person back. And I'm going out and I feel better. I don't really want anybody. I'm not going to break the house up, but I'll feel better because I know he cheated on me.
I hear you.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when the person might be still in love with an ex and they haven't gotten over it and they haven't given themselves time and they might have moved into a new relationship and nothing that they do would be right because they're still in love with somebody else. So that make them go back to the person if they get a chance. You know?
It's a void that needs to be fulfilled. So whatever it is emotional, financially, whatever it is, they got a void that's not fulfilled. So so
they just need this person that they're with is not giving them what they need sexually.
Sexually is not.
You know, like I love you, baby. I'm not breaking up the home, but I need what I need. You know?
That's true.
They do that.
Yes, this is so true.
It's
Okay.
unfortunate.
So now that we know man and woman cheat, how do you handle it? How do we handle the situation if the man or woman cheats? So to me, it depends. It depends on where you're at. It depends on where you're at in life. You know, you might be in your 20s and you might have a few kids, and he might be the breadwinner. You might have no job. You might have to, think about if you want to go into a shelter, because now what are you going to do? You're going to leave or you're going to stay? It depends. Then you might be an independent woman. You might be madly in love. You might say, I'll give him another chance. Really depends, what a woman decides to do. Everybody is different. It depends. It truly depends how much you need that situation or how much you want that situation. I feel it depends. What do y'all think?
I think that communication is critical. What do you do when somebody's cheating? You need to talk about it. That's very important. Y'all need to come together and see, why are you cheating? What is not being met? What need is not being met? Where do we go from here? It's very important to communicate.
Very good.
Well, if I'm married to the person, I'm not gonna let someone come between us. We all three of us will have a conversation right there. But if he continues, sure, have a conversation right there. Let her know that he don't need any more new friends. but if he continues and he doesn't fix it, and he's not feeling a way of is it remorse because he hurt me so bad, because that's the only reason why he would feel anything, because I found out.
Right.
If he doesn't fix that between us, then there's no saving. To me, there's no saving. But if he deem on fixing the relationship and making it better, and he apologizes, and he doesn't do it again, then I would definitely save my marriage or relationship. Absolutely.
And sometimes you have to just say, I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
And move on.
Okay. He cheating.
Sometimes you have to move
there's
on.
no ifs, buts in there. You gone. You out. Okay. I understand that. I get that.
Done. Yeah.
Okay. Like and subscribe to Ladies Keeping It Real. All right. Have a great day, guys.